At the start of the movie, we see a prince who lives in a beautiful palace. He often invited pretty girls to dance in his palace. One night, there was a storm. An old woman came to the prince's palace. The old woman gave the prince a rose. The prince thought she was ugly and made fun of her. He laughed at her and threw away the rose. The old woman told the prince that beauty is found in the heart, not just in looks. Suddenly, old woman changed into a beautiful girl. She was actually a witch who had come disguised as an old woman to test the prince. The witch saw that the prince did not have love in his heart, so she cursed him and turned him into a beast. The prince begged her not to, but she didn't listen. The rose the witch gave him was not an ordinary flower. It was a magical flower. The witch cursed him because he did not accept her rose. The curse would end if the prince fell in love with someone, and she fell in love with him before the last petal of the rose fell. If no one loved the prince before the last petal fell, he would stay a beast forever. Many years passed, and no one came to the palace. Then, a girl named Belle appeared in a nearby town. Belle loved reading books. Belle's father was an inventor. There was also a boy named Gaston who lived in the town. Gaston wanted to marry Belle, but she did not want to marry him. Gaston was an arrogant man. He tried his best to convince Belle to marry him, but she always said no. One day, Belle's father had to go on a trip. He rode his horse through a forest. Suddenly, he saw that the path was on fire, so he turned to find another way. As he rode through the forest, he heard wolves howling. The wolves started to chase him, and he galloped to escape. He reached a castle and went inside, finding no one there. It seemed like someone lived in the castle because there was food on the table. Belle's father started to eat, but then something surprising happened. A teacup on the table started talking to him. Belle's father thinks the talking teacup is a ghost trying to scare him. Why did the teacup talk? The truth is that all the objects in the castle were once people. They were turned into objects because of the witch's curse. Belle's father runs to the garden and sees the flowers. He remembers that Belle asked him to bring her a flower, so he picks one. Suddenly, the beast appears and accuses him of stealing the flower. The beast locks him up. Belle's father's horse runs away and goes back to Belle's house alone. When Belle sees the horse without her father, she quickly understands that her father is in trouble. So, Belle rides the horse to go find her father. The horse takes Belle to the castle where her father is imprisoned. Inside the castle, Belle finds no one and calls out many times but gets no reply. Belle finally finds her father, who tells her, "The whole castle is alive. Run away before he sees you. I picked a flower for you, and he imprisoned me here." Before Belle can leave, the beast arrives. Belle is scared when she sees him, but Belle hides her fear and says, "I want to meet my father." The beast doesn't want her to meet her father. Belle tells the beast, "You are so cruel. You are punishing him for a small mistake. He just picked a flower, and I told him to do it, so I will meet my father no matter what." The beast tells her that once the door is locked again, it will never open. Then, he unlocks the door. Belle goes inside to meet her father, and then pushes him outside. She locks the door behind him, so the beast cannot imprison her father again. The beast frees her father and lets him go. Now, Belle is imprisoned in the castle. A talking clock and a talking candlestick come to Belle. They were once people, can still walk, talk, and hear like humans. They unlock the door and say, "We will give you a separate room to live in." They give Belle a room to stay in. The beast gets angry when he finds out that the clock and candlestick helped Belle. He scolds them. They say, "She might be the girl who will break the curse. You should inspire her and love her." They suggest the beast invite Belle to dinner. The beast gets even angrier and says, "Are you crazy? Invite a thief's daughter to dine with me? Never." But he agrees when all the objects insist because he is the reason for their curse. The beast goes to Belle and says, "You will dine with me, but don't consider it a request." Belle responds, "Are you mad? First, you imprisoned my father, then me, and now you want to dine with me?" The beast hits the door and says, "You will dine with me at any cost." Belle says, "I would rather die than dine with you." The beast replies, "All right, I will let you die from hunger. No one will serve you food now." Belle doesn't open the door. Seeing her strong attitude, cursed household objects, like the candlestick, clock, teacup, and saucer, are sure that Belle is the girl who will break the curse. Beast goes to the rose and sees many petals have fallen off. This magical rose will keep the beast an animal if all its petals fall. The cursed objects will also become lifeless forever. Only a few petals are left, and they will fall soon. Belle's father returns to his town and tells everyone that his daughter's life is in danger. He says there is a castle with a beast in the forest, and Belle is trapped there. But no one believes him. They think it's just a story. Gaston, who wants to marry Belle, tells her father he believes him and will help. Gaston and one of his companions go with Belle's father to the forest. They cannot find the way. Gaston gets angry and tells Belle's father he must be mad and that no beast exists. Gaston also tells Belle's father that he loves Belle and will marry her. Belle's father tells Gaston, "Your wish will never come true." Gaston gets very angry and ties Belle's father up. He leaves him under a tree in the forest. A woman named Agath, who had been banished, saves Belle's father and frees him. Meanwhile, Belle is in the castle and almost touches the magical rose. The beast arrives and angrily tells her, "You don't know what you almost did. We could all be in danger." He tells her to leave, and Belle leaves, crying. As Belle rides through the forest, wolves surround her. The beast arrives just in time and fights the wolves. He gets injured in the fight. Belle sees the beast has fallen and is badly hurt. Belle decides to help him. She helps him stand up and then rides back to the castle with him. The cursed objects in the castle are excited to see Belle return because they hope she will stay and break the curse. The objects in the castle don't tell Belle the whole story or how to break the curse. They only say that if the last rose petal falls, everything will stay the same, and the beast will remain a beast forever. Belle treats the beast's wound. She recites a verse because she loves poetry and books. The beast finishes the verse, which surprises Belle. She asks if he likes poetry, and he says he knows a lot about it because he has read many books, even though he doesn't read romantic poetry. Belle tells the beast that she loves romantic poetry and stories. He takes her to his library, which is grand and has many books. Belle is thrilled because she hasn't had many books to read before. The beast tells Belle she can stay with him if she wants, and this makes her very happy. Over time, Belle and the beast spend more time together, become friends, and grow close. They dine together, and the beast even sings a song for Belle. He shows her a spell book that a witch gave him, which allows them to travel to any time, past or future. Belle uses the spell to visit the last time she saw her mother. She learns her mother was sick and had asked Belle's father to leave with Belle to keep her safe from getting sick. Belle is very sad to learn this. When they return to the present, the candlestick tells the beast to tell Belle he loves her. The beast says she will never love him, but the candlestick tries hard to convince him. The household objects convince the beast to express his feelings to Belle. They also help Belle get ready for it. Belle loves to dance, so they both prepare to dance together. Meanwhile, Belle's father has returned to his town. He tells everyone that Gaston left him tied up in the forest for the wolves to eat. Agath, who helped Belle's father, is with him. Gaston denies this and says Belle's father is lying and has gone mad. He claims Agath's testimony doesn't count because she was banished. Gaston's partner also lies and supports Gaston's story. The townspeople believe Gaston and think Belle's father is crazy. They capture him. Back at the castle, the beast and Belle are dancing and enjoying themselves. The beast tells Belle he is feeling emotions he had forgotten. Belle says her father taught her to dance and that she misses him a lot. The beast has a magic mirror that shows any person they want to see. He shows Belle her father being imprisoned and tied up by the townspeople. Belle becomes very worried. The beast tells her, "Your father needs you. You should go to him." He gives her the magic mirror and says, "If you miss me, you can look at my face in this mirror." Belle leaves to rescue her father. The beast is alone in the castle and misses Belle. He's sad since she's gone. The curse will remain, and they will stay as they are. The beast and his companions are worried. Belle returns to her town and sees her father imprisoned by the townspeople. She tries to tell them that her father's story was true and that there is a beast in the castle. The townspeople still don't believe her, so she shows them the beast in the magic mirror. Everyone is shocked. Belle explains that the beast is kind-hearted. Gaston realizes that Belle loves the beast and gets jealous. He tells everyone that the beast has enchanted Belle and suggests they imprison Belle and her father. He then convinces the townspeople to go to the castle to kill the beast. When the townspeople enter the castle, the beast's household objects attack them. The townspeople are confused because they think these objects are alive. Gaston confronts the beast, who is sad and missing Belle. Gaston says to the beast, "You think Belle loves you, but she sent everyone here to kill you." Gaston then shoots at the beast. The beast nearly falls but grabs onto a balcony. Belle arrives just in time to stop Gaston from shooting again. Gaston falls during the struggle and drops his gun. The beast tries to get up, and Belle tells him she tried to stop the townspeople, but they wouldn't listen. The beast goes after Gaston and grabs him by the neck, holding him in the air. Gaston begs the beast not to throw him. The beast says he is not just a beast and lets Gaston go, telling him to leave. Gaston leaves, but as he's leaving, he shoots at the beast from behind. The beast falls and Gaston's standing place cracks, causing him to fall as well. Gaston falls from a high place and dies. The beast is badly hurt and is dying. Belle tells him she will never leave him, but the beast says his time is up. Belle insists that everything will be okay. As the last rose petal falls, the beast becomes silent. The household objects turn back into their original forms. Belle is very sad and cries as she sees the beast dying. She tells him, "I love you." Agath, who is actually the witch in disguise, arrives. She knows that both Belle and the beast love each other, so the curse is broken. The beast transforms back into a handsome prince. Belle is thrilled to see this, and they embrace. All the cursed objects turn back into humans. Belle and the prince dance together in the castle, and the movie ends on a happy note. If you enjoyed the movie, please subscribe for more videos. Thanks for watching.